Have you ever wondered what drives successful people to achieve their goals? It's a force as potent as the wind, invisible yet powerful. It's called motivation. This driving force is not just about achieving short-term success, it's about personal growth, about evolving into the best version of oneself. In the upcoming story of David Ramsey, we'll see the pivotal role motivation played in his life. As we dive into the life of David Ramsey, let's explore how motivation fueled his incredible journey. David Ramsey's story begins in Antioch, Tennessee, where he was born and raised. Nestled in the heart of the volunteer state, this small town was the backdrop to Ramsey's humble beginnings. It was in Antioch that he first learned the values of hard work, resilience, and respect for money. Ramsey grew up in a middle-class family, where both parents worked tirelessly to provide for their children. From an early age, he was taught the importance of earning and saving money. His father, a small business owner, instilled in him an entrepreneurial spirit, while his mother, a school teacher, emphasized the value of education and knowledge. He would often accompany his father to his small store, watching and learning as his father negotiated deals and managed finances. This hands-on experience sparked a fascination with numbers and business, which would later become the foundation of his career. Ramsey's educational journey was just as influential. He was a bright student with a knack for solving problems. His teachers recognized his potential and often encouraged him to pursue his interest. He excelled in math and economics, subjects that would play a crucial role in his future endeavors. While still in high school, Ramsey started his first venture, a lawn mowing business. With a second-hand lawnmower and a handful of clients, he learned the ropes of running a business. This was his first taste of entrepreneurship, and he was hooked. He learned about profit margins, customer service, and the importance of reinvesting in his business. After high school, Ramsey attended the University of Tennessee, where he studied finance and real estate. Despite the academic challenges, he graduated in the top 10% of his class, further fueling his passion for finance and entrepreneurship. Looking back, it's clear that Ramsey's upbringing and early experiences played a significant role in shaping his mindset and values. His parents' teachings, his first business venture, and his academic achievements all contributed to his understanding of money, business, and success. Though he didn't yet know it, these early experiences would lay the groundwork for his future success. Fresh out of college, Ramsey started his real estate investment career with a bang. Bursting with enthusiasm and armed with a degree, he dove headfirst into the challenging world of real estate. His initial success was nothing short of impressive. He was quickly amassing wealth and building a name for himself. But as we know, life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect them. Just as quickly as his success arrived, so did his downfall. Ramsey found himself in the throes of a financial crisis. A series of unwise investments and economic downturns led him to file for bankruptcy. He was only in his late 20s, but he had lost everything he had worked so hard to build. Now, it's easy to look at a situation like this and see it as the end of the road, but for Ramsey, it was just the beginning. He didn't let this setback define him. Instead, he used it as a catalyst for change. His bankruptcy became a pivotal moment in his life, a moment that would shape his future in ways he couldn't have imagined. Bankruptcy was not a death sentence for Ramsey's career, but rather a wake-up call. It was a harsh reminder of the volatility of success and the importance of financial literacy. He took this lesson to heart and began to rebuild his life from the ground up. Ramsey's motivation was his driving force. He was not willing to accept defeat. He began to educate himself more deeply about financial management. He studied, he learned, and he applied his newfound knowledge to his own life. He started small, making wiser investments and slowly but surely regaining his financial stability. His journey from bankruptcy to financial guru is a testament to the power of resilience and motivation. It shows us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, it's possible to turn things around. It's possible to rise from the ashes of failure and create something better, something more sustainable. Faced with a monumental challenge, Ramsey didn't give up. Instead, he used his bankruptcy as a stepping stone to greater things. And in doing so, he became a beacon of hope for others facing financial hardships, proving that with determination, education, and motivation, anything is possible. Out of the ashes of bankruptcy, a new David Ramsey emerged. This was a David Ramsey who had not only survived financial devastation, but had learned from it. He had felt the sting of failure, the humiliation of defeat, and he had risen, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. He realized that his experiences, as painful as they were, held valuable lessons. Lessons that could help others avoid the same pitfalls. So he started to formulate a philosophy, a methodology for financial management. His approach was simple, yet profound. He called it the 7 baby steps. A journey not just to financial security, but to financial peace. His approach was not about quick fixes or get-rich-quick schemes. It was about discipline, about making wise decisions, about living within your means. It was about learning to control your money rather than letting it control you. It was about understanding that financial peace isn't achieved simply by having money, but by having a plan for your money. But how to spread this message, how to reach those who needed it most? The answer came in the form of a radio show. The Dave Ramsey Show first aired in the early 90s, starting as a small local show in Nashville, Tennessee. It was a platform where Ramsey could share his insights, his experiences, his wisdom. It was a platform where people could call in, ask questions, share their own stories of financial struggles and triumphs, and people listened. They tuned in, they called, they learned. What began as a small local show rapidly expanded into a nationally syndicated program, reaching millions of listeners across the country. People were hungry for this kind of practical, straightforward financial advice. Advice that was relatable, that was understandable, that was actionable. Ramsey's financial advice, born out of his own experiences, had now begun to resonate with millions. And thus, a financial guru was born. A guru not because he claimed to have all the answers, but because he had lived the questions. Because he understood firsthand the power of financial peace. And he was determined to share that power with as many people as possible. With his radio show as a platform, Ramsey began to build a financial advice empire. And what an empire it was. From the humble beginnings of a small radio show, Ramsey's empire grew to include a variety of mediums, all aimed at educating and empowering people to take control of their financial futures. One of the cornerstones of Ramsey's empire was his best-selling books. These weren't just ordinary books, but rather they were practical guides filled with wisdom, humor, and a clear roadmap to financial freedom. Titles such as The Total Money Makeover, Financial Peace Revisited, and EntreLeadership became synonymous with financial success, each one providing a unique perspective on wealth management, and each one a bestseller in its own right. But Ramsey didn't stop at books. He went on to establish the Financial Peace University, a 9-week program that teaches attendees the ins and outs of financial literacy. This wasn't some dry economics lecture, but rather a dynamic and engaging course that has empowered millions to leave their financial struggles behind and step into a future of financial peace. And let's not forget about the continued growth of his radio show. From a small regional program, it's now a nationally syndicated show, reaching millions of listeners every week. It's a platform where Ramsey shares his wisdom, answers questions, and inspires others to take control of their money. What's remarkable about Ramsey's empire is not just its size or its reach, but its impact. Countless individuals and families have turned their lives around, paid off debt, and built wealth thanks to Ramsey's advice. They've found hope in his words, empowerment in his teachings, and a sense of control over their financial futures. Through hard work, perseverance, and unshakable motivation, Ramsey had transformed his life and the lives of countless others. He took the lessons from his own financial struggles, turned them into a mission, and built an empire that continues to change lives to this day. And that is the power of turning adversity into action. David Ramsey's journey offers invaluable lessons for us all. His story is a testament to the power of motivation, an essential tool in the toolbox of life. It was motivation that fueled Ramsey's rise from humble beginnings. From his early career and subsequent bankruptcy, he learned that failure is not the end of the road. It's simply a detour on the path to success. Motivation was the compass that kept him moving forward, even when the road was rough. The role of motivation in Ramsey's transformation into a financial guru cannot be overstated. It was his driving force, the spark that ignited his passion for teaching others how to navigate their financial journeys. His motivation led him to build an empire, but it was more than just a desire for personal success. It was a deep-rooted desire to empower others, to help them break free from the chains of financial hardship. The lessons from Ramsey's life are clear. Motivation is not just about achieving personal goals, it's about uplifting others and making a positive impact. It's about turning obstacles into stepping stones and turning failures into lessons. It's about never giving up, no matter how tough things get. So let's take a page from Ramsey's book. Let's harness the power of motivation, turn our challenges into opportunities, and strive to make a difference. As we see from Ramsey's life, motivation can transform even the direst circumstances into a launchpad for success. Are you ready to harness the power of motivation in your own life? It's time to take the reins, to set clear goals and carve out a well-defined path for yourself. Learn from David Ramsey's journey. Don't be afraid of setbacks, they're part of the process. Develop a plan, stay dedicated, and maintain a positive mindset. Above all, believe in yourself. You have what it takes to create your own success story. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Start yours today.